I'm Dr. Caroline Hart, and I am Senior Research Officer at Scope. So Scope is a disability service provider that provides services across Victoria and New South Wales. We provide services like accommodation services, therapy, communication support and social connections, amongst other things. In our research, we inform our service provision and we're also informed by it. We also inform the wider disability sector as well. We do research ourselves, and we also collaborate with other institutions such as universities and others. But the aim of our research is to improve the lives of people with disability and the people that support them.
Hi, my name is Nell, and I'm also a research assistant here at Scope, and I am working on a project at the moment about supporting people who live in supported independent living homes who are getting older.
We know that more and more people with intellectual disability are being involved in research, and by that I mean that they're involved in the whole process of it, from choosing topics to carrying out research and disseminating results. They're being involved in research teams with academics and other researchers. We know that this kind of research, which we call inclusive research or co-research, we know that it has benefits. It can enable people with intellectual disability to become advocates, to lead the way for change on things that are important to them. It makes the research that they do more relevant to them and more focused on their lived experience and their needs. So we were successful in gaining funding to develop and deliver a course that teaches people with intellectual disability how to do research and what research is as well. And part of that funding included a research project that myself and my colleague Stella Karitsis could do, which explored the impact of that research course on the people that did it. So the aims of that research was to find out what worked well for people, what the impact was on people, and what maybe could be done differently within the delivery of the course as well. We developed resources that go with that, and unfortunately we haven't had an opportunity due to resourcing and time to accredit that course or to be able to share the complete course with others, but we have certainly gained a lot of interest from people who are interested in taking part as individuals, but also other organisations as well. We've presented about our course at many conferences. We've also shared our resources informally with other people.
After the course finished, I felt a little more confident. I think I can say what I want more than before.
My experience was very positive. I had a lot of fun being a part of it, and I made a lot of friends and gained a lot of confidence from it. I had two others who were participating in the research course. Their names are Annie and Mamari, and I've quite enjoyed working with them. They're very good people. We've all come into the team as research assistants.
So once we had developed the research course, we delivered it to 8 clients in our organisation. The course took place over 10 weeks. People attended for 1 2-hour session every week for those 10 weeks. And I'll go in a minute a little bit about the content of the course, but that was the general structure of it. The research itself included 5 participants. After they completed it, they did interviews to talk about their experiences of it, the impact of them, what benefits there were, what worked well for them in the course, and what they would change. So we had somebody separate to myself and my colleague who developed and delivered the course, who carried out those interviews. We analysed those interviews, and we found that the course did have a positive impact. We found that people gained more confidence. They spoke about having a sense of purpose. They also talked about making friends and having fun, and a sense of belonging. Importantly, they reported that they did gain research skills as well. And in terms of delivery of the course, what was important was a positive group dynamic, as well as taking an inclusive approach to delivering the course. There was definitely some suggestions for improvements around the structure of the course and how we managed information. We did do a lot of accessible information, but people wanted more of that. So we did find that a course like that can increase confidence in people. It can allow them to take on research tasks and feel confident and empowered to carry out research projects and speak up for themselves. We started off by helping course participants to get to know each other and how the group would work together as a team. During the first weeks, participants learned about what research is and the key parts of research. This included how to carry out a literature review, understanding different research methods, and developing questions. The course also included a section on ethical research with some tasks and activities that helped participants understand that as a topic, which can be challenging. We did other interactive activities for other topics as well, such as practicing interviewing, learning how to analyse data by using post-it notes on the wall to understand theming data and categorising data. In weeks 7 to 10, so in the final weeks, the participants then got an opportunity to practice their research skills. They decided on a research question to do their own research project as a group. And due to resourcing, this was a very small practice research project, and we would have liked to have been able to have a larger one where we spoke to people with disability and used them as our participants. But instead, we weren't going to get ethics approval, and it was a low risk. We spoke with staff from our organisation who took part as participants. The course participants developed the questions for this research, and they gave out surveys and they did interviews, and then they analysed the data, and it gave them an opportunity to practice a real life research project. And just to note as well that we added on to the 10 weeks another 2 additional sessions for those who wanted to write and to present to staff at Scope and their family members about the results of their research.
By being involved, it has allowed me to gain confidence and gain employment from the course and go travelling to Chicago and leading into an advocacy role at another organisation. So it's helped me be more confident and speaking up for myself. I have recently been to Chicago to present at the International Association for the Scientific Studies of Intellectual Disability, and at the moment I am doing a research project on supporting people who are living in supported independent living homes who are getting older.
Aside from the small research project that I've described, where we interviewed the participants who took part in the course and found that there was a positive impact, we're seeing an impact beyond that as well. We have now employed 3 research assistants who are all people who took part in the course. They have been contributing to research projects at Scope. They've contributed to a project about supporting our clients who have complex healthcare needs. They've also contributed to grant applications, and they've contributed to some analysis of different projects and have carried out presentations and attended conferences. So giving people with intellectual disability the chance to learn about research and to do research is a really important move towards research becoming more relevant for the people that it is about, and for enabling people to become advocates and to make change for the things that are important in their lives.